Sadhguru, there is a poem I wrote about how much is programmed and are we living a scripted life. I'll read a little bit of it, and I would want you to tell us that how much is actually there when you live in your hands, because somewhere you've also said that life is a preparation for death. It's talk about a programmed seed. And this was a thought when it occurred to me as I've expressed in this. I thought that almost minutest of the things I do, what if they're all not in my hand? So that's what it expresses. You can agree or disagree with it. It's one of my favorite poems. बीज में सब कुछ लिखा है, बीज में सब कुछ लिखा है, एक पुड़िया में मेरा अस्तित्व सारा है समाया, एक पुड़िया में मेरा अस्तित्व सारा है समाया, मेरे कंकर में छुपी है पर्वतों सी मेरी काया, बीज में सब कुछ लिखा है। क्या समूचा वृक्ष कोई योजना है? क्या समूचा वृक्ष कोई योजना है? क्या धड़कते अंकुरों की राह तय है? स्वप्न पर भी है नहीं अधिकार मेरा, स्वप्न पर भी है नहीं अधिकार मेरा, ना पराजय है मेरी ना ही विजय है, बीज में सब कुछ लिखा है। प्रेम की बारीक रेखा में बसा उन्माद भी तय, हर्ष की बूंदों में सोया एक तृण अवसाद भी तय, प्रेम की बारीक रेखा में बसा उन्माद भी तय, हर्ष की बूंदों में सोया एक तृण अवसाद भी तय, खिलखिलाऊं तो लगे यह कर्ज था मुझको चुकाना, खिलखिलाऊं तो लगे यह कर्ज था मुझको चुकाना, गुनगुनाऊं तो लगे यह धर्म था मुझको निभाना, बीज में सब कुछ लिखा है। जब कभी आरंभ और गंतव्य सट कर बैठते हैं, द डेस्टिनेशन एंड द बिगिनिंग व्हेन दे सिट टुगेदर, दैट्स द बर्थ ऑफ द सीड। जब कभी आरंभ और गंतव्य सट कर बैठते हैं, बीज कोई जन्म लेता है नयनमल, और वहां से छूटकर जब प्राण अंकुर फूटते हैं, चेतना विस्तार लेती है उसी पल, बीज में सब कुछ लिखा है। जब से ये सोचा है मैं भयभीत सा हूं, एक गिरवी शब्द सा हूं, गीत सा हूं, लेखनी चलती मगर लगती पराई, बांसुरी ने है गणित से मात खाई, जिंदगी अभिव्यक्ति भर है, बस मुझे इसका ही डर है, बीज में सब कुछ लिखा है। Is life only a mere manifestation and is all scripted?
बीज में बहुत लिखा है, सब कुछ नहीं। बीज में बहुत बहुत लिखा है, सब कुछ नहीं। A whole lot of stuff is written into the seed, a lot more than anybody can ever imagine. So much is written into the seed, but not everything. That's what makes human life what it is. Whether you go by the programmed thread of life or you step out for a conscious life. Now that you're reading so much of your fantastic poetry, let me read my bad poetry for you.
Please.
It's titled as Devdasi. Mortal nature of this coil is earth's gift, but only soil. Hosts and breeds like an anthill, prances and dances as if of its own will. If life's mill has kneaded you well, will know a destiny beyond death's will. One who escapes death's cold chill will succumb to the ultimate thrill, to be enclosed in a timeless still. This, the spiritual whore calls the divine will. There are two types of seeds. The seed that our parents planted, which gave us a body. The seed that is planted by the Creator, which gave us the life within us. These are two different types of seeds. or these are two different dimensions of nature. One is programmed for certainty, another is programmed for a possibility. A possibility means an uncertainty. All those who try to avoid uncertainty only end up avoiding possibilities. The seed of physicality, the seed of physical nature, which has been transmitted by our parentage, has a certain set of rules and compulsions of its own. This nature is only trying to survive. The nature of physical body is it wants to survive. Survival includes procreation. It is always trying to avoid anything else, anything that threatens its survival, always avoiding. But the seed that was planted by the Creator within us, the seed that is planted by the source of creation within us, is not a seed, it is itself. Our parents gave us just a seed and gave us this body. But the source of creation did not give us a seed in that sense, it gave itself. Because all the possibilities that the source of creation holds is kind of encapsulated in this one. Whether that possibility is realized in an individual life or not is a questionable thing, but the possibility is there. Those who get identified with the physical self of who they are will always try to avoid all possibilities, or will always try to avoid uncertainty, because uncertainty is something that the body doesn't like. Body wants certainty, always trying to create certainty. This happens in so many ways. The first step of how a human being is trying to create certainty in a social structure is, the first step is family, a biological bond, so that there is a sense of certainty. If this body just stands free from everybody, it feels very insecure. This is not the act of your mind, this is the nature of your body. To protect this body, to preserve this body, you have evolved a certain defensive process called the mind. So if you're identified with the body, everything is always about creating certainty. Starts from family, financial security, friends, clubs, societies, communities, nations, all these are different manifestations of trying to create a certain certainty to our life, so that this physical body feels a certain assurance that it is not under threat. Because once you have taken on a physical form, it is constantly under threat. In this vast cosmos, this tiny little unit is constantly under threat. If you just look up at the sky, it's terrifying. So you have to find explanations how gods are working from up there, and God sends the rain, God sends the lightning. All these things are just to create certainty. If you do not know how it's happening, the sheer uncertainty of it will kill you, because body cannot handle it. Only when you touch the product or the sprout of the seed the source of creation has planted within you, this uncertainty is gone, that you will not seek certainty, you will seek possibility.
Wow.